Another deadly school shooting, this one in Nashville, Tennessee. What we're learning about the attack. You're watching The Rundown. Hello, everyone. I'm Robin Winston. Chilling surveillance video shows 28-year-old Audrey Hale shooting out the doors of the Covenant School before police say she embarked on a killing spree. 3 9-year-old students and 3 staff members, including the head of the school and a custodian, were gunned down Monday morning. Police say the shooter attended this school as a child and say a sense of resentment might have played a role in the deadly attack. Nashville's mayor addressed the need and challenges of getting gun control laws passed in order to prevent another tragedy like this one.
Well, I think it would be very challenging for Tennessee, but I think it needs to be brought up. And I think people need to understand that common sense reforms, which are not really onerous on gun ownership, does make a big difference. It's not the diminishment of people's rights, it's how we live together in a society safely.
Nashville's police chief says Audrey Hale identified as transgender. That information was part of a manifesto uncovered by police who say the school was not the only target. Families living in a Pacific Palisades neighborhood are worried about more rain. The backyard of a home gave way over the weekend when we didn't even have any showers. The slide happened Sunday evening on Las Lomas Avenue, and you can see all the dirt and mud right there up against the home below. That home has been red tagged while the house on top of the hill was yellow tagged. 2 families have been told to evacuate while geologists assess the damage. Southern California's largest reservoir is being refilled for the first time in 3 years. It's a major milestone for the Metropolitan Water District. The recent storms played a major role. Diamond Valley Lake serves 19 million people in 6 counties in Southern California. District officials say they expect this year to nearly replace all the withdrawals we made over the past 3 years. But they caution we need to save every drop for the next dry cycle. All right, we got some sunshine to start the work week, but it's not sticking around for very long. Let's check in with meteorologist Belinda Leon, who's tracking yet another storm moving in.
I hope you enjoyed the sunshine. We have another storm moving in Wednesday and Thursday with periods of rain, gusty winds, even some thunderstorms and mountain snow. Now the rain amounts are going to range between ½ an inch to about 2 inches from the coast through the foothills, and that snow level is going to drop to about 3,500 feet. So we could see some impacts Wednesday evening into Thursday. Above 6,000 feet, from 5 to 10 inches are possible. It's going to get windy. We have a wind advisory in effect from noon Tuesday through 6 a.m. Thursday, where the gusts in the mountains and deserts could reach 45 to 55 miles per hour. That could cause difficult driving and also tree damage. Don't drive in the mountains. Try not to. That's where we're going to have a winter weather advisory and a winter storm watch, so travel will be very difficult Wednesday and Thursday. Temperature-wise, we've got the temperatures that are going to be chilly Wednesday and Thursday in the 50s. The storm moves out as we head into the weekend, with our numbers rising close to 70 degrees for the weekend.
There are reports that 39 people were killed in a fire at a migrant center near the border, with dozens more injured. This is in Juarez, right next to the U.S. border, not far from El Paso, Texas. Frantic people could be seen searching for their loved ones. Mexico's president said the fire started when migrants set fire to mattresses in protest after learning they would be deported. It appears Taylor Swift fans are a force. They showed up at a federal courtroom in LA Monday, prepared to sue Ticketmaster over the ticket fiasco from last fall. November 15th was the first day of pre-sale tickets for the U.S. leg of her tour, but the Ticketmaster website crashed. By the time the site came back online, hundreds of thousands of tickets had already been sold. A judge heard a lawsuit by 340 people Monday. It accuses Ticketmaster and its parent company Live Nation of fraudulent behavior and antitrust violations, among other things.
I think that the tickets weren't going to fans. I think they have admitted that bots are involved.
Live Nation also owns the venues. They manage the artists, and then they run the ticketing service. They're basically on every end of the industry.
We reached out to Ticketmaster for a response and are waiting to hear back. Disney is starting the first of 3 scheduled rounds of layoffs this week. According to an internal memo, roughly 7,000 jobs are being eliminated. The layoffs will be spread throughout the company, including its media division and parks and resorts, as Disney attempts to slash its costs. The fence around Echo Park Lake is in the process of coming down. It went up 2 years ago so that the city could make repairs to the park. Crews moved about 200 people living in encampments in the park when the fence went up back in 2021. But the fence is polarizing. There's mixed reaction about it coming down from people who live in the neighborhood.
I think that the park should be accessible. It's a public resource that we all contribute to, and so I'm very happy to see the fences down.
We saw prostitution, we saw drug dealing, we heard gunfire in the middle of the night.
There was vandalism, drug abuse, syringes on the ground.
City Council member Hugo Soto Martinez says the entire fence will come down by Friday, and there will be service providers and outreach workers at the park every day to help those living in encampments. A 45-minute illegal fireworks show lit up a South LA neighborhood Sunday night on Gramercy Place. Lots of explosions, lots of smoke. As you can see there, it caught neighbors off guard. Some say it sounded like a war zone, and they're worried it could happen again.
Most of the people on the block was trying to see what's going on because we were getting the big loud sound by surprise.
You can feel the ground shaking. It was like a boom, 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 boom.
One witness says a group of young men had the fireworks spread out across half a block. The group took off before police arrived. El Monte is launching a new guaranteed income program offering $500 a month to 125 eligible residents. The program is funded by the American Rescue Plan Act to help with losses during the pandemic. The payments will last 1 year. Applications are now available on the city's website. The deadline is April 15th. An incredible story of survival. A parachute jumper falls from the sky and crashes right into high-tension wires in Riverside County. The woman was skydiving at a nearby Skylark airport in Lake Elsinore, but she missed her landing spot and she crashed right into a power pole near Wildemar. She could have been electrocuted or even seriously hurt.
How the heck did you survive that?
I am not sure. I have no idea, but I'm super thankful. So I was trying to miss that power line, then I turned a hard right, and then I went into the other power line.
Wow, she's so lucky. SoCal Edison had to shut off the power as firefighters used a ladder truck to safely bring down the skydiver. For the first time in 3 years, the Queen Mary will welcome back visitors. This is very exciting. The city of Long Beach has announced public tours will be available starting on April 1st. Tickets are now on sale on the Queen Mary's website, and in a few weeks, visitors will be able to book a stay at the ship's hotel. The Queen Mary initially closed to the public because of the pandemic back in 2020. Then the ship had to go through extensive repairs, you know, like a little makeover. Last December, the vessel did open for limited tours. Can't wait to check it out. A Lifeguard Tower in Torrance Beach is getting a fresh coat of paint to raise awareness about autism and special needs, and is actually being hand painted all this week by people with autism and special needs. The design was inspired by an award-winning program with the LA County Fire District.
So I hope that this tower, when it's done, will make you feel warm inside, that when you lay your eyes upon it, you'll feel unconditionally loved and cared for, and that you may pay that forward with kindness and patience for all.
That's right. It's all about paying it forward. The tower will be completed by World Autism Awareness Day, which is on Sunday. Baseball season is here, and for Dodgers fans, that usually means Fireworks Fridays. But this season, the team is actually going high-tech for the post-game entertainment. So on select Fridays, fans will be able to enjoy a brand new Dodgers drone show. How cool is this? The first one is Friday, March 31st, after the team takes on the Arizona Diamondbacks. The other drone shows are set for June 16th, July 7th, and September 22nd. Write those dates down. A day after announcing her new album, Kelly Clarkson announced a Las Vegas residency. That's right, Chemistry, an intimate night with Kelly Clarkson, will kick off July 28th at Planet Hollywood. Clarkson has 10 shows scheduled. She was originally set to play in Vegas or do a Vegas residency back in 2020, but that was canceled because of the pandemic. So tickets go on sale Friday. Viva Las Vegas. The winner of the historic $2 billion Powerball has bought his second multi-million-dollar home here in Southern California. You gotta see this. Edwin Castro is now the owner of this $4 million property. It's so beautiful. According to Variety's A Dirt website, the renovated mid-century ranch-style home is actually not too far from the gas station where he bought his winning ticket. There's a Zen garden, there's a saltwater pool, and a theater. Can I come over? Castro also owns a much larger $25 million home in the Hollywood Hills. Ah, living large, it must be nice. March Madness is down to its final four, and one little girl in Delaware is earning bragging rights in her family. Her bracket so far is intact, like she has it on point. And it was a trip to Southern California that influenced her picks. Tim Furlong from our sister station, Philadelphia, has the story.
Ella picked San Diego State to go to the finals. She had Princeton winning a few games, and she's on the road to winning her entire family March Madness pool.
I think she will blow us all out of the water. She gets to the championship, and I think she may win it all just by getting into the finals.
What I didn't mention about this bracketologist, who also loves unicorns for one reason,
that they make rainbows.
Yes, she's 4. Ella has a $1 million smile, she does a sick cartwheel, and her bracket is no doubt better than yours and certainly better than mine. She picked the team with the preseason 60-1 odds to win the whole thing this year. Why San Diego State?
Because I went to San Diego.
Yep, this time last year, Ella went to San Diego with mom and dad on her first big family vacay, and she loved it. So why not now love the Aztecs of San Diego State?
And so now San Diego is something that a place that she just really connects with and loves. So when she saw that San Diego State was playing in the tournament this year, she immediately got excited.
Her team in the pool is Rainbow Unicorns, and she is on track to beat the whole extended family, which includes some real hoops aficionados.
When I was in 4th grade, I participated in my dad's bracket pool in his office, and I won the whole thing. So there's a family history there.
Ella has San Diego State winning the championship game 100-8. Okay, so she probably won't get the score right, but her team might pull off the tournament win. She's too young to appreciate the enormous family bragging rights this would earn for her. So while Florida Atlantic, is a nice Cinderella story, Ella would really appreciate it if you'd get on the Aztecs bandwagon with her.
Wow, I'm impressed. Maybe she can help me out with my bracket. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4, weekdays 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with the traffic reports throughout the morning. I'll see you next time on The Rundown.